undefeated in 9, is it? And still in heavyweight terms, in boxing terms, a baby, with the greatest of respect.
Yeah, he is a baby, and you know, 22 years of age. He only 21 even better. But he only had 12 amateur fights. After nine amateur fights, he was already in the Great Britain squad. And the first day he come down to my gym, you know, for me to see if we could work together and for him to train me, you know, he'd only been boxing a matter of maybe 2.5 years, and I was shell-shocked to see his talent, his ability, you know, for somebody that is, you know, has only been boxing such a short space of time. And he's come in the gym, he's developing really, really well, and I'm very, very excited. You know, we've got the heavyweight division, as Frank just said, is the best it's been in, I don't know, for best it's probably ever been, you know, in Britain, you know, in the domestic heavyweight division. And, you know, we've got the Tyson Furies, we've got the Anthony Joshuas, we've got that, and, you know, it's nice to see that we've got the conveyor belt, you know, of, you know, fighters coming through, and I do believe Nathan is one of them. I think I've worked hard, you know, I wouldn't stick my neck on the line to make myself look foolish, but I think he's going to end up exactly where the Anthony Joshuas and the Tyson Furies are. You know, it's early days yet, and probably that's high praise, because I want to keep his feet firmly on the ground. But I'm very, very excited about this young man, and I'm, you know, really grateful for being given the opportunities that Frank's given us on BT Sport. I'm just working with Frank. You know, Frank's, you know, he's the best in the business, you know, for bringing prospects along and bringing fighters along and getting the opportunities. And if this man does what I believe he's going to do in the ring, Frank's going to do exactly the same, you know, out of it. So it's very exciting times, and it's great to be involved with Frank and Nathan, you know, so it's exciting, yeah.
Nathan, tell us a bit about yourself. Boxing's in the family blood, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's been good. Boxing in my family's been passed down from generations, you know, hundreds of years. Virtually every one of my family's been bare-knuckle boxers or boxers. My great-uncle was a former king of the boxing world, the bare-knuckle boxing world, Gorman. So I believe, yeah, it's definitely bred in me. As Ricky was saying, I had a very short amateur career. I only had, it was 11 fights, Rick, I only had, not 12. Just correcting it.
All right.
And I've been with Rick now, we've been working together with Rick for about 16 months. I've had 9 professional fights, picked up my first title, Central Area title, in my 5th one. So I've had a good career so far. We've been working together for 60 months, as I said, and every day with Rick. I'm learning every day in the gym. I'm just looking forward now I've got the opportunity with Frank and BT Sport and Boxnation, looking forward to getting on the platform and showcasing my skills and showing the public what I can do. Because like Rick was saying, the British boxing, heavyweight boxing is booming at the minute, and I want to be on everyone's tongue.
What's it like working with Ricky? Because I guess you're of an age where, as a kid, he'd have been one of your boxing heroes.
Yeah, well, me and my dad years ago.
We're similar weights now, aren't we?
Me and my dad years ago, I grew up watching Ricky. Obviously, I stood up at 5:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, watching him against Mayweather. And I always used to say to Dad, you know, I would love to meet Ricky Hatton one day, Dad. And I remember walking in the gym and shaking his hand, and I was, you know, shell-shocked, because this man was my hero growing up. And obviously getting the chance to work with him is phenomenal.
So what's your dream, Nathan? What's your biggest ambition? Where would you like to get?
To be the best heavyweight on the planet. That's where I want to be.
Well, that's the attitude you've got to have. That's what we all want to have. You reach for the stars, you're going to get somewhere thereabouts, aren't you? Don't settle for there. You've got to, you know, and that's why I enjoy training, because of his enthusiasm. He wants to be the best, and if you don't want to be the best, then you don't come in my gym. That's the attitude you've got to have.
There's a young man sitting over there who's going to be listening to all this, Daniel Dubois, who's had 3 fights and undefeated so far. What do you reckon to him, what you've seen?
Good. Me and Daniel was on the GB team together, weren't we, Dan? We was on there for about a year and a half. We've done many rounds sparring. At the end of the day, he's a good prospect, I'm a good prospect. You never know what the future holds in boxing, do you? There's some good fights to be made there.
It's a possibility.
It certainly is down the road, no doubt about that, and we'll look for it. I think, you know, with Nathan, all he needs to do now is work on his public speaking and getting a bit more confident. Any questions from the floor while the guys are up here?
Frank, you and Ricky have had your well-documented fallouts and problems in the past. Can you sort of explain how you've managed to sort of patch things up and work together?
I never, ever fell out with Ricky.
Absolutely, yeah.
I've never had a crossword with him in my whole life, and I'm sure he'll bear witness to that. And I think what happened with us was somebody in the middle causing the problems, and that's it. But him and I are good, and we work. You know, we've always worked well together. And we was a very successful team when he won the world title against Costa Zoo. I think that was probably one of his greatest nights for him in boxing, and one of the great nights for British boxing. And we're going to move on now, working together on this and with other fighters. So, you know, I'm really pleased, and it's nice to be working with him.
I'll tell you what, from a middleman's point of view, watching these guys together back in the day when they were coming through and he was WBU champion, you know, it was just lovely to see the chemistry that there was between Frank and Ricky and the way they were on the same hymn sheet. And it was one of the real sadnesses of covering the sports and commentating on the sport to have seen that soured for whatever reason, because in those days, Ricky, it was something special.
Absolutely. And listen, you know, at the end of the day, there's a reason why Nathan's sat at this table here now, because of my love and for me belief in what Frank is. He's the best at what he does. You know what I mean? It's not, you know. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. Absolutely.
And he's still the WBU champion.
World's biggest underpants.
Oh, hello. I'd like to announce my split from Frank Bobbin.
Anybody else with?
We're being called tomorrow.
Anybody else with some provocative questions? Yep. No? Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody, and I look forward to you following this man's progress. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, guys. Right, and we'll move on in a minute or two onto the main press conference.